Yes.
That's why I got a notification to YouTube. The win streak continues? Oh? That was pretty quick. Did you just went live?
Yep.
Good. Because I have notifications on a lot of YouTube channels that I like and shit. I always wondered, like, what's the delay on it? Turns out, not so much.
Thought about changing some of the punches on my dude, because I don't like some of them that I have because they're kind of slow. But I don't use my punches that much. Mostly kicks, knees, and elbows.
Oh shit, one more hour, my show is on. Ballers on HBO. That's my shit, man. 10 to 10:30, 10:30 to 11 is Insecure. Those are my, I love Sundays on TV at night. And I don't even watch TV. Love that shit though. So I'm glad they have an app so I can play it and fucking watch something.
5-minute rounds. White trunks for that attention. Black trunks for the nightmare.
First fight of the night. And get, it's not good to try to warm up against you, but hey, fuck it, fight scared. So.
Oh, nice.
I think that was like the first time I successfully pulled that off.
Half guard. Full mount. Not good. He's got a choke. And he got his head up. Let's see what he can do from here. Nice right hand. Oh, big right hand. That right hand. He's got it.
Hold on, don't punch me. Don't punch me. I got too much easy at for. Come on. Okay.
He was looking for the head kick when it was blocked.
I'm gonna be a little too loud.
The nightmare gets hit with that body kick.
Like Ozzy has a I'm gonna hit him up soon. He has a creative fighter now too.
Same weight class?
No, that's the thing. He's no, it's not the same class. So I guess it doesn't even matter. When he made it and shit, I was using Cowboy Cerrone. He's in welterweight.
Oh,
I told him to make one a weight middle. I told him to make one in middleweight. So I don't think he did though. So it's interesting. Welterweight.
Nope, wrong way.
One overhook, one underhook. Under 2 minutes now. In the midsection,
shit, I thought I was just out of range for that. Apparently not. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Woo. I recovered, but I don't think he's truly recovered. Oh, shit.
Damn it.
20 seconds remain in the round.
Good defensive here. He stopped in between that because of blood loss. That is extraordinary.
Solid shot to the body.
Ah, shit.
Damn.
Fuck. You know, little bit too far away.
Superman punch off the cage.
After all the time I've played this game, that's my very first successful one. with my own guy, you know. I tried it many times, but never been able to get it. Alright. That's how I know this is gonna be a fun night. That's the first round. Yeah. That's what I like about fighting you is you always touch gloves. Not everybody always touches gloves. That pisses me off. Ah, shit.
I didn't want to do that, but
Oh. I gotta tune my guy's shit because I gotta take the importance off the flying knee because I use that combination all the time and I don't like that it's a flying knee. Damn it!
oh, alright, that's not what I want.
Wow! Oh! Ho, ho, ho. Oh! Okay. I gotta assess the situation. I couldn't get my hands up in time. I gotta regroup. Okay. Oh.
Good dodge.
I couldn't block. It takes me too long. From the time I throw like a kick that misses, I immediately go to block, but from the time between that is not fast enough.
Damn it.
Because I blocked right away, but it's just fast enough.
Damn it.
Oh, yeah. I played it right. Just the timing was it. Yeah, it takes me too long from a missed power shot to covering up.
The Nightmare gets hit with the kick. Look at that. Lands a giant kick.
Right there. My hand should have been up.
That punch had knockout written all over it.
Really threw everything into that uppercut, but fell short.
Good roundhouse kick to the midsection. He was looking for the head kick, but it was blocked.
Yeah, Fadi's silly if he thinks he can get the octagon with one of us. Oh.
This fight could be over very soon. The huge head kick is blocked.
Come on, put your hands up right away. I asked for it, you should do it.
And separate. He gets the tie clench again. What a great job blocking that huge knee.
30 seconds remaining in the round,
Up
so.
here in the clinch. He moves the Muay Thai clinch.
Back to over under.
Good body control, Joe. Those double underhooks.
Final seconds in the second round.
Back to over under.
He got the double underhook.
The Nightmare's got him in the tie clinch again. From the Nightmare. That is two huge knockdowns in this last round. Here's a vicious kick.
I am upset with myself, Joe Rogan.
See if we get a better look at that from this angle.
Yeah,
And let's look at that again.
I can recall at every point when I know what happened. I'm like, just like I was on top of it. It's just things didn't happen fast enough.
He says you out here being silly on this fight scene. Fadi said you got knocked down like 10 times already.
Oh, that's funny. I won't listen to anything he says before he gets in the ring or the octagon. You have no say, so my friend.
I missed that.
So you've been in with the line like that right there. Like as soon as you blocked it, I immediately fucking put my blocks up. It's just too slow for my input. Why is it so fucking slow?
It's the type of block that I do.
Yeah, I know. I'm talking to myself, but I need to get better at it. That's why I'm mad at myself. I need to get better. Because I do it right away, but I need to counter it. Because I played you so much that I should know better, but I still don't. Oh, double? You hit me with a double? Like, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh.
Oh no. Nice.
Just trying to get some fucking points back. Talking.
Oh, that's how it works. Uh-oh.
to a huge haymaker.
Just over 3 now. Grabs him with the wrist.
Shit.
Kimura. Got the double wrist lock
Wrist lock
position.
position.
From there,
Rotate his body.
Damn. Kimura is way too slow for me. Okay.
he's back up.
Organize. Get myself together.
Big roundhouse kick.
Too short.
He did a nice job blocking the head kick. Inside leg kick.
Shit. No.
Bad intention.
He gets back on his feet.
Nice kick.
Good kick. Solid leg kick.
God damn. Fucking it.
Oh. Oh. Nice.
Let's not bring legs into this, alright?
Hard kick to the head. Powerful leg kick.
Damn, that's the third time in the last minute.
Huge haymaker.
I got knocked out because of what I was throwing.
Bad intentions with a solid right kick to the midsection. And he's in the multi-play.
Beautiful, clean elbow slam to the head.
Struggling to position.
Shit. I missed that one. God damn it. God damn it. Blood's pouring out my mouth.
What's up, buddy? Your update's finally done?
And they move out up here to clinch. And from here, the Muay Thai clinch. Muay Thai clinch.
Okay, now you think you're just too much. Now you're just trying to show off.
Can never say, you can never say I will try. Shit.
Using that Muay Thai clinch nicely. The knife.
But if anybody knows me, it is you. Submission's not my thing at all. Try though. Try. Ah, I was hoping the time would fuck around before that. Spotted, is that you?
Boom! Superman punch off the cage. What a shot. Oh no! Right to the face.
Oh, yeah. Howdy, we even bringing in the fucking drum line? What are you doing? This finna be a breeze. Damn, look how much blood's up all over the fucking place. Oh, god damn it.
It's a good kick. Solid leg kick. Leg kick. He's timing things very nicely.
Shit.
Oh, he got caught there. He's got the plum here. That's a big uppercut he just landed. Nice takedown.
Took it to the windshield wiper, choke. Get out of that choke.
Yeah.
Damn it.
He's freezing the guillotine.
And then back up. That
He did a nice job blocking that.
What's up, guys?
What's up?
What's going on?
Well, I'm seeing you sucking, so I thought I'd join in and destroy you.
Oh, you can never handle this match that's going on.
I can see what's happening, and I don't think you can handle it either. Paul is just giving you some chances just to prolong the fight.
But I'm saying you wouldn't even make it this far, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I mean, Paul is like, he's known you for a while, so like, alright, let's give him a chance, you know?
Oh no.
Yeah,
If anything, over time, Paul has like respected me more. he's given me a little bit more chances because of I'm a little bit more dangerous than when I started out with. You cannot handle this fight that's going on right now.
He's making you think that, you know, it's just a mind games,
Oh,
you know,
okay.
but
Alright.
you're not even on his level, man, you know? I'm just trying to let you know, man. I'm just letting you know.
Well, if that's the big breaking news that I'm not on Paul's level of fighting, then that's old news, brother. What are you talking about? We're talking about advancing.
Well, you know, no, listen, man. We haven't gone over this for a while,
I think
so I
we-
just want to make sure.
I think we all knew when it comes to this shit, we're not all on Paul's level, so that's no breaking news. I'm just saying that you won't even last this long.
It's okay, man. It's okay. It's not.
No, it's
about
not okay, because no, well, you don't have a girlfriend, so I guess not. So. No, I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you. But you were talking about fighting me as a warm up. My very first game, my warm up is the champion.
Well, I mean, there's only 3
So what does that make me? So no, I don't have to. I could have said, let me wait until Fadi has his dial up, fucking update.
You're the warm up for both of us. That's how it's like.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's all it is.
All right. Paul, you're warming me up for Fadi, or I'm warming you up for Fadi, depending how this goes.
No, you're
Because
just warming him up.
the winner plays Fadi.
Oh, really? No, I don't want to play Paul, man.
Oh, so how can you criticize the man who is not scared to play the master, and then you're absolutely scared to play the master?
Did I say I was scared to play?
Yeah, you just did. With so many words, you just said, no, I'm not playing Paul. I'm not playing Paul.
No. Look,
No, I'm not playing. I'm not playing Paul.
Can I
Yeah.
tell you one thing?
Yeah.
Look, if you go to the online rivalries and you
Yeah.
go to the current title holder in our 1v1 or whatever it is,
Yeah.
Fadi 13_199 is the current title holder. So I don't know why you're talking. You're just gonna be my warm up, man. So stop.
No.
Because you ain't gonna do nothing.
No.
I'm the current title holder.
Throw all
Shit.
numbers out of the
Finger
window.
slipped.
If you're not willing to fight the best that we have, which is Paul, then you cannot talk bad about the person who fights him regardless of any situation. I've never backed down to Paul at all, whether I get my ass kicked or not.
Well, you're like.
But the first thing that you say is no, I'm not playing Paul. I'm not playing Paul.
No,
You back down right away. You know what?
Depending on my situation right now.
The fuck was the meow for?
I'm listening.
No. I know what he means by it, but I'm not gonna say it over YouTube. You know, it's not appropriate.
Yeah, I gotta remember. Yeah, that's something I have to work on. I gotta remember. Yeah.
Apocalypse.
At the end of the day, the current title holder in our matchups is me. So
What's
you
the
shouldn't be
overall
stressed.
record?
That's not what matters. That's what matters.
What do you mean that's not what matters? The overall record don't matter?
No,
What are
yeah,
you
because
talking about?
who's the current title holder? It's me. That's it. That's
Okay,
it.
explain to me how they get the how they determine the current title holder. Explain that to
Yeah.
me.
Well,
Because nobody who plays this game knows how they really determine that. Let's just base it off numbers. No, let's just base it off numbers.
no, but I beat you. That's it. That's how I became the title
Oh my
holder.
god.
I got the
Oh
title
my god.
because I beat you.
Oh my
That's
god.
what it is.
But you can't even explain how they come up with the title holder.
Well, why don't you explain how they come up with the title?
Because I don't know either. Nobody does. That's the
Why are you
thing.
asking me then? I'm
No,
just
well,
telling
that's
you
the point. That's the point I'm trying to make. Is nobody
I'm
does.
just telling you. I'm just telling you that. I'm
Look at
current title holder.
the only thing that matters is the overall numbers, wins versus losses. What do you mean no? What do you mean no? That's the only thing that matters.
I got the title on my belt, man. On my
No,
on my waist.
no, 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 no,
That's
no.
all that matters, man. That's all that
Oh,
matters.
you better hope I win this against Paul, because I'm gonna fuck you up so bad.
Don't
Oh,
let the stats fool you, man. Don't let the stats fool you.
do you have your own guy? Like, do you have a creative guy? Oh shit.
Yeah, bro.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, you do. Yeah, that's right. Sorry, I'm getting people mixed up. Yeah, you do. Okay, all right. There's no way in hell you can last as long with Paul. There's no way in hell. And he's the standard. Yes, I'm listening. Sorry.
When are you gonna get on my podcast, man?
Tomorrow.
What time?
Can you come anytime? Can you come at like 7, 8 o'clock?
In the morning?
No, hell no, I'm not in the morning. At night.
Yeah, man, sure.
Okay, let's do it.
Hell yeah, man.
I'll send you my address in a minute.
All right.
Lot of work in the clinch in this one.
Yeah, because I got stuff going on throughout the day and stuff, and I'm pretty sure by, 7 o'clock at least, I'm gonna be cool. So yeah, let's do it. I just had people over my house yesterday, and one of my friends, this brings it all the way around. My friend Ozzy, his cousin Danny is my age. He's Ozzy's age too. I say that because he has an older brother who's a couple years old. Anyways, I grew up with him too. He's always been into filming. Like when we were younger, we always made like little funny like amateur movies and shit. But he kept with it, and he went to NYC, New York. He went to NYC Film School, and now he does productions for like companies like Ford. Like he works for Ford and shit. He does big. So he was over here talking about it, and I showed him my podcast. Well, you can't show somebody a podcast, it's not visual. But I told him about what's going on, and he relates to me because I have and we'll talk about this on a podcast.
What about my podcast, man? What about my podcast? Did
Yeah.
you know my podcast?
That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you. Where did you miss that? Did you miss that? That's how the whole subject came up. We're talking about yours, yes. No, we're talking about yours. But he gets me. He gets me in a way that not a lot of people like understand me.
I see.
Like,
I see.
like I swear, I have like a production mind. I just don't know how to implement it, and I don't act on it. But I have that mindset, and I realize it, And so like I said, I've known him since I was 8 years old. So, and he's he's my 20 years old, and he is high level. Works at Ford, does all the video production. Like So he understands what we're saying.
Hit him up. I want to do a podcast with him too, man.
Oh, that and oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Yeah, that would be something. I might even need to say this for the podcast. Because it's crazy, because I know people that are doing amazing things. What I was talking about him with is I need to get out of my way. I'm in my way. Like, I'm my own worst enemy.
You inspired me to do the podcast. You're one of the reasons why I did the podcast. And that's why I keep asking you about it, because
I know that, but don't keep saying that, because that puts me under pressure. But I know, but don't. Okay, we both know that. Okay, fine. Don't keep saying it, because
But no, I have to keep saying it because like if you were, I mean, I'm just telling you the truth. I mean,
it makes me feel uncomfortable because I'm not adding anything to anything except myself.
No, man, it's your character.
I understand. I know. That's what he was telling me last night too. Or 2 nights ago. Damn. Paul won. No, okay. But yes, I know. But he is an amazing. I have to get out of my own way. I have to.
Okay, look, man. Look, can I tell you one thing?
Yeah.
If you listen to my introduction, it's all about creating connections, and that's what I want the podcast to be. Is like I want to. It's a means for me to get out of my comfort zone. Like, the fact that I was able to put it out there and put out my voice and everything and reach out to people, I'm proud of that. But it's just the first step. Like, I'm hitting up people that I knew from middle school, people that I want to get to know, you know? It just it makes me, because the only reason, creating more connections, you have more knowledge. And more knowledge, you're able to communicate with even more people. And like, you'll be amazing.
Knowledge is what I'm always after. Like sometimes.
I mean, look at Joe Rogan, man. I mean, he's not the smartest guy, but he has so many connections that he's able to get the information.
See, okay, yes, 100%, 100% correct. The thing is, I wish I could have everybody listen to Joe Rogan's podcast because of his guests. Like, if everybody just listened to his podcast, like, no matter what you're into, he has so many different people on, you will learn regardless, you know? And I'm so glad that's something that me and you have in common.
And you see,
now,
like,
you know,
this may be something that's like something that's similar to Joe Rogan's thingy, but this is me. I have different experiences than Joe Rogan. I mean, you see Joe Rogan, he has a lot of comedians on there. I'm different. I'm not Joe Rogan.
Well, he didn't. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I know, but it's like I will go a different, like, based on my experience, they're definitely going to be different. I'm a different person, so I'm going to offer other things, you know?
See, the thing is, and what I've been telling you, Fadi, is, like, he has, the people that he has on, he just knows them. Whether they're comedians or, that's irrelevant. It's just what it's just who they are and the people he knows. So, what I've been telling you from the get-go, don't worry about the content, rather. Just, I've been telling you this forever. Whoever you know or whatever you're interested in, just do that. It doesn't matter. Like, of course, if you're a billionaire and you start a podcast, of course, the people who you have on the podcast are going to be millionaires and billionaires. That's just who you're talking to and who you're interested in. So when you ask me like about certain things, I'm like, don't worry about it. Just talk to people. Like, that's what I mean. It's like just talk to people. It doesn't matter, because no matter what, no matter who you talk to, it's gonna reach a person that really
Needs it.
needs to hear that thing or enjoys it, or you know what I'm saying?
Paul needs to get on, listen to my podcast, man. I don't know if you listened to it yet.
Paul's another example. Like, he's been my friend for this long from Kmart because I hated Kmart. I didn't want nothing to do with anybody. But Paul's my longest friend, and we've been friends since day one. No, I don't think.
Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Why? Why? Why am I so stupid?
Oh shit, you guys are fighting right now?
Yep.
Is it streaming?
Yep.
Should be.
Ah, I missed it because I was so in touch with my. I was so in touch with my soul.
How was the sound quality from? How do you guys hear me? Is it good?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Paul, it's on yours.
Yep.
So
Damn.
like, oh,
See, this is my thing. I get so deep when I start talking and shit. I like forget about everything, which is good for podcasting and shit. But we're not podcasting right now.
so Raymond, have you checked out all my episodes or no? Or at least briefly.
Like 70%. A good amount. A good amount.
Have you
I
heard of
haven't
Kratom?
completed them. Huh?
Have you heard of Kratom?
Played them?
Kratom.
No.
Oh, it was on one of Joe Rogan's podcasts, man. And I have it on my podcast too. How
Are
did
you-
you not know about it?
No, are you saying? Spell it for me.
It's a herb.
Spell it for me.
K-R-A-T-O-M.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. But I only heard it from his podcast, but I can't relate to anything. So what is your connection with it?
Well, I made an episode about it with my friend who's trying to start something with Kratom here in Michigan.
It's coming back to me. It's coming back to me.
Yeah, so check that out. It's Journey
I
Number
promise
3.
you. I promise you.
And you see, like that episode,
Yeah.
Journey Number
Yeah.
3. The guy hit me up. He was my friend from middle school. He's like, "Hey, me and my friend have this project. We want to talk to you.
Yeah.
Just talk to you about it and everything." I'm like, "Yeah, cool." So like, I met a new person because of this podcast already. And that's the thing, you know. I connect
Yeah.
with old people, or like people
Yeah.
that I knew from the past, and make new connection.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's why I was telling you, man. I mean, sometimes my mind does drift off of like, oh, I want to be successful, but yeah, you do have a point. You're like, that's not what it's about. Like first, you have to make something.
Just because think about it, people who listen to podcasts are just people who just want to listen to something to kind of get their mind off of what's going on in their day to day, right? So I don't know, man. I just think that don't try to. I always feel like a imposter, like a poser or something, making all these recommendations, but I don't even have a podcast myself, and it's like, what the hell do you know, or whatever. But
So
that's
this
me
is
just
another-
getting in my
this is
own
another
way.
thing. This is
I
another
know,
thing.
I know.
One
But
of the other reasons why I made the podcast is to push you too. Because you've always said you wanted to do a podcast, but
I know, cause we talked. Before we started, we talked about it extensively. But yeah,
Oop, wrong move.
you know what? I think because when we're talking about podcasting, me and you, it's always like surrounding like the UFC. I think we should just chill and like if I'm gonna be a regular part of a podcast here and there, I think it's good to get like the backstory out. Let people let people know who you are, so people can relate and like feel like they know you, you know. So I think the first one that we do, I think we should just talk.
yeah,
Just talk, and because I have a lot going on. I can talk about dealing with depression and stuff like that. I can talk about all that because that rules my life. I have to manage it, you know. So
Yeah, definitely.
yeah. And then after that, we can get, and after that we can get into fighting, you know,
Yeah, I mean,
so
the
people
fight
know,
fans thingy,
you know.
the fight fans thingy is I think it's a good idea, and it just
No,
gives-
it's a great idea. And we should pepper it in. We should pepper it because that is a big part of my life also. But I think going forward, if you look forward, the way I think about it is, okay, let's just say this thing blows up one day, right?
Yes.
I don't want it to be, I don't want it to blow up, and then, you know, of course we would have, for it to blow up, we would have fans, obviously, but I don't want, like, down the road, if it did, I don't want the new person to hear it from somebody, like, hear me talking and not know my story, or not, I don't want to be able, I do want to be able to reference back to podcast episode something if you're new. Journey. So exactly. Let's say we're in Journey 200 and somebody new is there, and then people are wondering about me.
Did you know that there's a new name to the podcast? It's called My Journey Podcast.
My Journey Podcast.
Yep.
It might be a little long.
Well, it's combined. So instead of My Journey Podcast, it's My Journey Podcast.
Okay. All right. I'll rock with it.
Just give it a more personal feel.
Yeah.
And you
For
know
sure.
what?
So I think it's I just think it's a good thing to my first appearance of My Journey. I think my first appearance would be to get everybody up to date on my journey. You know what I'm saying?
And what I want my podcast to be is just like conversations, you know?
Yeah,
I don't want to like just be just me by myself.
Yeah.
And,
But it can't be called My Journey without like it's called My Journey, and then here I come like 10 episodes in, and we're just talking whatever. It's my journey. Every guest should not everybody should have to go into detail and depth and all this. It shouldn't be like Oprah, but it should be like a backstory.
well, you're part of my journey, so that's what it is.
But that's why I say it should be a little bit deeper.
Yeah, it says my journey as in it's my journey, but
Yeah.
anybody that's listening, that's part of their journey. And when I'm listening to you, you're
Exactly.
part of my journey, so it's not.
Yes, I like that. Yeah.
And that's I mean, what is this? Paul, what is going on, man? I hate you, Paul. I forgot how to defend these, even though I didn't know if, oh my god, why did I do this?
I am gonna warn you, Fanny. If we do a podcast where I'm talking about like my entire life and up to this point, I will cry.
I know.
Just a warning. Just a warning. Just a warning, you know, about the editing and stuff like that. It's gonna happen. I can't talk about it without. It's gonna happen. Just so you're ready for it, because sometimes people will be like hanging out with somebody and then someone starts crying, like, what the fuck? I thought it was just like, you know, it could be awkward and then like not fun, you know. But so I'm just warning you, you know.
Hi, man. So I'm gonna return. I'm gonna return my Blue Yeti.
Yeah.
I got those mics that you
The
put on
one
your
that
shirt.
Yeah. Oh, the lav mic.
Yeah.
That's perfect. That's good. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
You know, the reason for that is because like most of my podcasts so far have been outside of my house, so I don't want to. It's getting tough to like. It's like.
Okay.
I
Those
don't
are
like to move
better
around.
anyways. From a production standpoint, those are better anyways because like I said, all this is just from like learning, like from seeing it and this stuff.
Well, yeah,
But
I mean, in the
I feel
future, I
like
hope to like have a room where it's like, just like Joe Rogan.
and I can help you with that. Yeah. But I feel like the lav mics are better, anyways, for a lot of reasons. Forget the portable reason. That's obvious. But I feel like they're better personally because people, I feel like, would be more honest. Instead of sitting in front of a microphone and they know they have to talk into it, they're always like kind of worried about that. But with a lav mic, you put it to your shirt, you kind of get free and loose
Yeah.
and comfortable, which is what you want, you know?
But I have to. Do you know how like I bought one where you plug it into your phone?
Yeah.
But I don't know how to make it more than two. Like, what if I want to have more than two guests, more than one guest? I want to
What
plug
kind
one
of-
to me and like.
What kind of lav mic did you get? Because you got one, right?
No, well, there's one and there's like another one that you can plug in. I got one that has two of them, and I tried to plug it into that and it didn't work. I can send you a picture of what it looks like.
Yeah, do that, but also, if you come over tomorrow, bring whatever you have and we can set this shit up. Like, we can, like, really, like, work on it, you know?
Oh, what? I thought it ended, Paul. What happened?
It didn't end. Duh.
What happened?
It was the end of the
Because
round.
the thing, like, oh man, you knocked me down in the end of the round. I see what it is. You know what, man? Like, I hate it and I like it. I hate it when Paul is like just giving you a chance, but I also hate it because I know he can finish me at any moment if he wants to.
Well, that's when you have to take advantage of him giving you a chance. That's where you get better and learn.
No, God. No. So yeah, this is the first time I've gotten a chance to talk to you after that Jones Cormier fight. So
Yeah, so what are your thoughts on that?
that fight hurt my soul, to be honest with you.
Yeah?
That was like the first fight that I could like. I wanted somebody to win and somebody like lose, and like
The person you wanted to lose won.
You were,
he was
pro
like,
DC, right?
yeah, I mean, I just like DC, man. He's just I don't know why I don't get the hate that he gets. I don't know.
I like
It's
him
kinda
too.
stupid.
Like, I'm a big fan of both of them,
And people were
but
like, and
The
I
thing
liked it. I loved him even more when like he was crying because it showed like how much he cares about something.
yeah.
And the people that like I was at B-Dubs and people were laughing. I'm like, it really made me mad. Like I was like, seriously, man, that's so
The
disrespectful.
people who are like kind of casual UFC fans, of course they're gonna go with John Jones and they're gonna laugh and all that stuff. Dude, the thing is with me, who is an avid UFC fan, like I'm in it. The thing is with DC, is I think he. The thing is that he started all the trash talking, and he started all the hate. So I don't know. Like the people, like I said, the people who are just casual fans, of course are going with John Jones. He's a bigger name, and people know him or whatever. But as a deep fan, I like DC a lot. I like DC a lot. Like I love him, but he started the rivalry. Like the entire rivalry started with him.
Well, that interview that you sent me, I mean, you
Yeah.
never know how like John Jones said that. I mean,
The animations
you
in this
never
game
know
are
what-
insane.
what DC was feeling at that point of time, so you can't really say that.
Are you referring to the when they first met?
Yeah, the video that you sent me, how like John Jones was talking about, he told him like I'm gonna take you down or something. Like,
Yeah, well,
like, imagine
Yeah.
you're like a top wrestler and you see like a kid walking up to you. He's like, oh, I'm gonna take you down or something, like you are gonna take offense to it, no matter who. Like
No. Because if you're a top wrestler and you already know it, then it should just roll off the show. You should just play. You should just play along with it, because if you're that confident, like if you already know that you're already a.
Well, you never know how he was feeling at that point in time. I mean, it's easy to talk about it now, but
That's
you never know
true,
what was the circumstance.
But all that says to me is that he was already insecure.
Well, I wasn't there. I was reading something about like John Jones making fun of DC's son or something. It's like that. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know anything about that.
So I mean, I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, at the end of the day, it was they were able to sell the fight, and that was the point. I mean, all the trash talk and everything, everything was trying to sell the fight, and I mean, that's it.
And look, DC admitted it at that last fight. He admitted it. He's like, during the controversial interview. I mean, he said like, we fought twice, I lost twice. So, like, there's nothing more other than that. Like,
yeah, man.
I'm not a DC hater, but
he's a real good guy, man. He doesn't
absolutely. The reason I respect it is because I feel like that's how I would be. You know, like DC's mannerisms and what he says and stuff. I feel like that's exactly what I would do too. But knowing the backstory of how they first met, kind of throws me off.
But your biased view is also taken into account, so that's why.
Well, I don't have a bias. It's not a biased view. Like, I like them both.
You like John Jones though. You're rooting for John Jones, man. That's it. I mean, you were.
At this point, yes, I was rooting for John Jones. But I'm not biased. I'm not biased. I don't know. It's a tough. That's a good matchup. You know what? Like, now that's probably the only matchup against John Jones that would even make people think or have headlines or anything. Like, that's probably the only one. From, like, before DC and after DC, nobody is, like, there's no... That's... DC's his career rival.
You know what I think? I think Anthony Johnson would have had a better chance of beating John Jones.
I believe that too, but that's on Anthony Johnson. He decided to retire, and then people would say,
they were scheduled to fight, and what happened to Jones? Did he get caught for the substance, or is that what it was? Right?
Yeah. But that's always going to be a mark on Anthony Johnson. It's like, if you truly believe that you could beat him, don't retire. Don't announce that you retired.
I mean, I don't
because
know,
as soon as he did that, John Jones is able to fight. Like, he did it right when he had the opportunity to fight him. He decided to retire. Now that makes you look a little suspect.
Well, I mean, what I think with like Anthony Johnson is different, man. Like he said it himself. It's like,
I think Anthony Johnson has a better chance than DC.
Obviously, I mean, it's just based on like
he
has size. He's not at a size disadvantage. He has.
Right.
I mean, I think his striking power is stronger than John Jones. Might be on par, you know. It's just the.
Yes.
I mean, can he go 5 rounds? He doesn't have a gas tank. His gas tank is like, he does too much in the beginning rounds. So.
No, that's true. That's a good point. But we don't know how John Jones' gas tank is either, because he's never really had to exhaust that gas tank.
Well, I mean, you could say Gustafsson was like his
No,
major challenge.
today, as of today, Gustafsson has been his biggest challenge. No doubt, his biggest challenge. Anybody who's a fight fan who watches it, keeps up with it, will say that. And if you don't say that, then I question your.
I watched that fight. I watched it a couple months ago. You know, I watched it on because I bought UFC Fight Pass.
Yeah,
and I think that was if that was a regular bout, like a regular no title fight, it would have been a draw. But just because it was like a title fight, they gave it to Jones.
And did you hear? I forget. It was on a Joe Rogan podcast. I forget who he was talking to. It was another fighter, but I truly forget who he was talking to. I just remember what was said. They said that after that Gustafsson fight, that John Jones was like in horrible condition.
Yeah.
He had to get like transported to the hospital, you know, because in the fights they have like the doctors or whatever, but like that.
Yeah, he left on like a wheelchair or something.
Yeah, a stretcher. They both did. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think most people who are really into it even knows that. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if Gustafsson would beat him now, though. Like, Gustafsson is good, but Jones is just evolving so much faster than anybody.
Yeah. I think it's probably a little, that was his time to do so. And it didn't happen, but...
Like Jones is like one of those fighters where it's like, you have to respect him. Like, after that kick, you're like, come on, man, like... He like defines what unless he's busted for steroids, then that all gets taken away. But as an athlete, he's like the model athlete for an MMA fighter.
Absolutely. And the thing is that when he got suspended because of shit that was in the system, it was because of dick pills. Like, you have to remember that. Like, yeah. But, you know, that's why I can only talk about this stuff with, like, true fight fans. Because then, you know, it's just not worth the time, you know. Talk about it with anybody. Like, the casual fan, it's just not worth the time to talk about it with, you know. But, yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm excited for tomorrow, dude.
Oh yeah, man. Hopefully everything goes well. And yeah, we shall do it, man. We shall do it.
If 7 o'clock is okay for you, it might even be a little bit earlier. I think it will be, but just to be on the safe side, I will say 7. If that's okay with you,
yeah.
We're booking it in. We're logging it in. It's a go.
That's awesome. Yeah, man, I mean, I'm just tired, man, you know. Paul is playing with me, toying around. He doesn't want to end this. Sorry, Paul. I'm sorry I didn't touch gloves. I didn't mean to do that. Don't take your anger out in this 5th round.
I know you guys better fucking hurry up so I can fucking beat one of you guys. Or try.
Yeah, I mean, you can try to beat me. I'm the current title holder, but you won't.
Oh no, when I say try, it's try in my book is spelled P-A-U-L, so. Guaranteed it's spelled F-A-D-I, so.
See, like, going back to the podcast, like the name, I mean, I've been discussing this with my pharmacy crew. And they're like, oh, podcast is good. You know how I told you about podcasts, like just call it podcast? And I mean, at the end of the day, the name doesn't matter. It's all about the content.
You know who you're in competition with, though? With the podcast, and let's say, you know, the Podfather or the Podfather. You're in competition with God Saad. If you ever watch any interviews with him on Joe Rogan,
Yeah,
Isn't
what
that
about him?
Yeah, God's son. He's the uncle of Ariel Helwani.
Oh, really?
He is
What
the
about him?
uncle.
Is
But yeah, he calls himself the Godfather instead of the Podfather. It's the Godfather.
he, oh, like
G-A-A.
GAD?
It's G-A-A. Two A's. Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
But-
I can do stuff with that.
And you're both Middle Eastern. He's Lebanese, and you're Iraqi, so there's a little competition going on.
Combos.
Yeah, man. The podcast, the Podfather, we can do that.
But I'm a part of this, so I'm working on getting this going. But like I was telling you earlier, I was talking to my friend, like I said, Ozzy's cousin, Danny.
Hey, man, you gotta get Ozzy over here. I gotta take him to the sushi place where my Laos sushi chef is.
Yeah, we can do that.
Not next 2 weeks because he's going to Vegas. My chef is. So.
Oh yeah.
That's
Well. I got a hookup in Vegas. Well, how old is he? First off,
He's like 50. Look, man,
is he the type to like? Is he the type to like go to like clubs and stuff or no?
Well, I don't know. He has a girlfriend, so I don't know.
Well, you can have a girlfriend go to clubs. Ask him because I have a big hookup in Vegas who I grew up with too. He's older than me also. He's probably 28, he's probably 30.
I hate you, Paul. Don't do this to me. Don't do
Probably
this to me.
34,
Mike,
35, maybe.
Mike.
The biggest club in Vegas, Club XS, which, when I say big, like I'm not just blowing smoke, like all the biggest rappers and everybody goes to this club, and he runs it too. So he's Cambodian, but he spent so much time. I could hook him up if he wasn't that fun. I could hook him up.
So yeah, this is how like me and my chef go. Like we talk a lot. Like every time I go, talk about sushi, like fish, everything, man. I love that.
Next time you see him, as soon as you lock eyes, say Sabadi. Sabadi.
I swear to God,
Sabadi.
if it's a swear word, man, I'm not talking.
No, buddy. I swear to God, I'm my brother who's in the grave. Swear on his grave. Sabadi. He will respect you for life. Just for knowing that. It's like all Sabadi, all it is hello, but it's like deep. It's like a deep hello. I'm not kidding. I told you last night on text. Like I'm not kidding at all. Like
Sabadi. Okay.
Sabadi.
We'll see. Because I don't know. He's gonna be gone for the next 2 weeks. I'll try to remember it.
Okay.
And
I just want you to know I'm not kidding. Like you know, people will always say this, and it's always like a bad word or something.
well, I don't
I'm not kidding at all.
He may have taught me that. Like I think like one time I asked him to give me some words, and I don't know. It sounded like what you're saying right now.
Sabadi probably didn't come up because I'm telling you, it's very intimate. It's like in the know shit. Like I said, it's all Sabadi. All that means is like hello, but it's like a very like deep, like intimate like hello. Like when you say it, it's like there's a mutual respect there, you know. And I'm not playing you at all. Like this is very serious.
What was that? 50-38?
Damn, I should get watching my. Should I do it?
Paul, that was 50-38? How did that happen?
You know what? Since I can't be fully into my two shows, I'm gonna have to watch the replay later on tonight. Oh, it's gonna kill me.
Alright. Or Raymond, invite, bro, invite.
Yeah, sorry, hold on. Let me
Because the call is too much for me.
Woo.
You know what? Hold on. Let me call Ozzy, see what he's doing. And as soon as if he picks up, as soon as I see him pick up, I'm gonna say sub ID. We'll see how
You're on
he
speakers.
responds. No, of course.